And we are back and ready to find out what the gang, the 3Bs, has in store for us. And why don't you go over what you heard, Zanya, when you were listening in on the 3B Big Boss? Not to be
So,
confused with Big B, but Big Boss.
I definitely I was overhearing the Zabrek that you were talking to earlier. Definitely talked to a boss type figure, and while she seemed pretty convinced, the boss suggested we soften one of us up to get a little bit more information, and I really don't want to stick around to see what exactly that means. So yeah.
So they're gonna rough us up for some more information about the cats. Is kind of what they're going for.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I was kind of thinking, Cal, and like, so we're gonna kind of take it aside. We're gonna assume like they're all kind of like laughing at the gate, like talking about why the joke was funny because they that
It was
way.
a pretty good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
someone had to explain it to Big B.
Yeah, like the other two, they were like forced laughter, so they had to understand why the joke was funny. I kind of want to take Cal aside and be like, we have a window here. Why don't we try and continue the ruse that we're from the Manka Cats and try recruit these three guys to our side, saying that they have like they're coming after the 3Bs and they're definitely going to win and like lie about all of these things that they're bringing with them and try and get them on our side.
Okay.
Or
You
we
think
could
that's
just
something we can try.
sneak our way past them.
They already see us though. Can we really sneak by them?
Sure. Make a distraction. Another one. A better one.
Another one and another one.
I don't know. I don't really want to run away because, like,
Yeah.
Well,
we've
we did
scared
get past them anyway.
like we've scared them that, like, hey, the manga cats are coming from you. So if anything, they're gonna be like arming up. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
That
now it's
seems
kind
to
of
be what they're
our-
doing. As you guys are
Yeah.
discussing this, you actually see a few of the people at the tables in the like plaza area. They pull out their comm links and they start talking and then they start nodding and they go into the apartment building like they're like going to arm up.
Okay, what if we're like, what if we go to them and we're like, listen, we know that they have a secret entrance like from the other side from where they are. Let us go by and we'll seal it and we'll come back and help you because that way we won't be flanked by them on both sides. So we're trying to convince them that like
All
we
right.
can help them by getting by them. Do you want to try that?
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good.
I can't lie, so you tell the lie while I look scared.
Yeah. Yeah. I can go and kind of try to tell them convincingly that we're gonna help cover their flank.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So who are you telling this to? Are you telling it to the people at the gate?
Yeah.
Because they seem like they are awaiting orders from their boss.
We'll just kind of make it look desperate, like it's about to happen any second now, and so we don't have time to wait for a decision. We'll just go head out now if they could just point the way.
Okay. Sure.
The GM doesn't seem too confident that we're gonna succeed, but I have faith in the dice. So and my looming. I have a lot of faith in my looming.
Okay. So I am going to spend a destiny point
No.
to upgrade
Oh
this.
no.
I feel like it's our destiny to fight the 3Bs, guys.
Maybe.
It might be.
Yeah.
And you have a talent that removes 2 setback dice, so I'm letting you know that your talent was useful as you just removed 2 setback dice. So you can roll your deception check.
Okay.
Just for the purposes of the stream, at the beginning of the game, we roll to see if there are light side and dark side force points, destiny points. And throughout the game, the light side can switch them over to the dark side to make interesting things happen. And alternatively, the GM can flip the dark ones over to the light side to make really bad things happen. And that is what he's decided to do because the dark side of the force is against us. And it looks like it has succeeded in making us not successful.
Yeah.
Do you cancel that rat, Danielle?
I do, yeah. So it's completely nil.
So the 2 humans look at you. Big B stops laughing. He looks at you and he points back at the apartment. And you look back at the tenement and you see that even more people are moving into the tenement, ostensibly to grab heavy weapons. And he says, showing that he will not let you through.
Okay.
On the other hand, the area between you and seemingly the access area on the other side of this area has now thinned out substantially in terms of opposition. You find yourself faced with Big B, these two thugs, and a handful of people.
Is
So like
that
4
door
people.
where everyone's going in to arm themselves up? Is that the only way in and out?
You're not sure, but it's the one that everyone's using.
It's
The
the
only
one
one
that
you can.
everyone's using.
It's the only one you can see.
But the door we're going into is a different door, right?
Yeah, that's correct. There's like a chain link fence around the area, and you guys are trying to go through the fence basically.
Gotcha.
On the far side of this area, on the other, like past the apartment, you guys see what looks to be like a maintenance hatch, built into the wall, and it
That's where we
appears
wanna
that
go.
this would be where you guys need to go. But
Okay.
just based on the map you have, because you guys already have a pretty good map, so
I could probably shoot the door shut.
that's a possibility.
I think it's probably worth a shot. I think now we just need to, before more people are armed up with Imperial weapons, I think we should just cut our losses and fight our way through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think one of the first actions will be to try and jam the door so that they can't get reinforcements.
Okay.
All right, I can try to shoot the door.
So I need you guys to roll cool for initiative.
Cool.
Because you guys are
Cool.
springing a trap on these people. Like they are not aware that you are about to fight them.
Can you take off any difficulty dice you have in there?
Oh yeah, let me do that. Sorry.
You guys are ready for
We're
this?
good to go?
So you guys can roll
Dice roller.
cool.
Oh, apparently I had an advantage or a. Mine is just 2. Just for the stream, so you know how initiative works in this system, if you haven't played it before, instead of everyone rolling an amount and going in that order, there's a certain amount of character slots and a certain amount of enemy slots. So we don't always have to go in the whole order. We can strategize between each other as to who it makes more sense to go in what order. So it's kind of a cool system that way. Gets away from some of the D20 systems where you have to delay and all that kind of stuff.
So even though I rolled poorly, I could in theory go first.
That is very true.
I'm just getting initiative set up here. I need to roll for the illustrious Big B.
The illustrious Big B.
The
I feel like
illustrious.
I want to go for Big B first. Big B needs to come down a peg.
I mean, Big B is he's just doing his job. Like maybe you guys don't want to attack him when seemingly he is. Wow, he has vigilance? Nice. I don't know.
Not what the players want to hear. Wow, he has vigilance.
Oh boy.
I did not expect him to have any ranks in vigilance. Whoops. Sorry.
And I guess we're not holding our weapons yet because we were trying to not be threatening in any way.
Wow.
Yeah, so he likes your jokes,
threatening
don't
other
you?
than through my looming and awesome words, but it's just how things go.
Okay. So all of you will act before they do. They are caught utterly by surprise.
Yay! He liked our jokes. Don't kill him. Oh, Rutgar, you're such a nice guy. Unfortunately, we are
Well,
not nice.
if you have like a blaster weapon, it can be set to stun. So if you want to leave Big B alive, I mean that's an option.
I don't think my brass knuckles can be set to stun, but I think we should try and jam the door shut first. So if you think you have a good way of doing that, R323, I think you should totally go for it.
You want me to shoot the door shut?
Shoot the door shut.
Okay, so
what kind of door is it? Is it like a mechanical door? Like, can you shoot like a control panel or something?
it looks like it has a control panel. Yeah.
Okay, so go for the control panel.
Okay. So for the difficulty for that, it is currently at long range from you. So it'll be 3 purple. It is also extraordinarily small compared to like a person that you'd be shooting at.
Yeah.
So it will give you 2 setback dice also.
All right.
And it is ready for you to roll.
So I don't roll range heavy. I can roll the weapon, I guess, right?
You should be able to just click the weapon and it should work.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, there's some triumph.
There you go.
unfortunately, the success part of the triumph is canceled.
Oh.
Wow. Wow, Stark.
Oh man.
It's a roll.
It is something, isn't it?
Oh, how do we even interpret that?
Okay, wow, two triumphs. Okay, wow, yeah, this is weird. So you failed to hit the control panel, is the result of the check. The triumphs, I am open to your suggestions. I can certainly come up with some if you are
I
not
feel
sure.
like maybe so he didn't succeed at doing the door, but maybe you succeed at like doing damage to the building itself. So maybe the ceiling starts to collapse or something.
Yeah, it starts to cave in
Yeah.
and it kind of
Maybe
blocks.
the doorway is just half shut.
Just
People
half
can
shut.
come out.
Like
Yeah.
so they have to come out like single file or something, or
Yeah.
they
Or
can't-
like squeeze through.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know Big B is he's a little too
Yeah.
big for that.
It's like he opened it before he closed it, and then it only closed halfway.
I'll allow that if you want. If you want it, like it kind of shuts halfway, like you kind of graze a control panel, and it's not like 100% shut, but it's
Yeah.
kind of partial. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So you have a blaster rifle, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're firing with. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like I guess one of the compartments open up. The brass rifle pops out. There's a little stand that pops out underneath. Goes on the floor. Sort of wheel around.
All right.
Amazing.
And I miss.
So your shots, yeah, your shots don't completely do the job. The door does kind of jam halfway, and I mean, Big B definitely wouldn't be able to fit through there. Like he'd have a real issue trying to get through that door. So, who wants to go next?
If you guys don't mind, I would like to go. So Big B and his 2 guys are engaged with us, right?
Yeah.
So now that I'm no longer their friend and telling jokes, I go into full frontal. 'Cause I said that before, and I'm sticking with it. I'm going with full frontal, be a boss, and I am going to scare the crap out of them. And I'm going to become fearsome, which means that they each need to make a fear check with a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
So it's an average check, and if they fail, they become so afraid of me that they get the feared condition. And this is like my loom on steroids, guys. It's my loom on steroids.
Steroid Lou.
Steroid loom.
They are both very afraid of you.
Heck yeah, they are.
So they fail a fear check, so I think they have a setback die to all their actions. Is the default?
I believe that is what happens.
Okay, they are terrified of you. They are.
Yes, they are. I'm a little terrified of myself right now.
Big B. You could see a look of dissatisfaction cross his face as you become his enemy instead of just a lovable tramp who has showed up to tell him about impending enemies. He seems very disappointed in you.
All right, so that's just something that happens because I'm that terrifying. So I'm actually going to take my action now. And I was going to use my brass knuckles because I felt like that's what people were doing, but someone on Twitter said that they believe in the way of the blade. So instead, I'm going to use my vibro rapier, and I'm going to roll that at Big B because we are definitely not friends anymore.
All right.
Do you have the difficulty set for that? Or should I do that?
Oh, crap. Can you guys add that on your end? I don't even know.
Yeah, we can add the difficulty. If you leave it as blank, we can add on our own difficulty.
Okay, I have said it.
Okay, you have set it. Da 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 da. I do not hit.
Okay.
I'm so impressed with me being terrified that I forgot how to hit properly and just kind of like move my blade around, looking really cool, but don't actually do any damage.
Okay. So yeah, you lunge forward at Big B. I don't know. You fail to hit him because he's so stunned by what's going on. Like he kind of dodges back and he's like,
Oh no.
Vibro rapier set to stun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're scared of me. I succeeded in that.
Yeah. So who's up next?
I'm gonna just try and take a pot shot at one of the guys by Bigby.
Okay. So you're currently engaged with them.
Okay.
So you can move to short range if you want, and that would reduce the difficulty of doing so.
My blaster pistol is medium range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
okay. I'll move a little bit closer to
So-
just be like.
Well,
Go ahead.
you're already in melee with them. So do you want to move
Okay.
back from them, or do you want to move through the gate?
I see what you're saying. I'm definitely gonna move back because I have weak wrists, so I'm definitely gonna die if someone tries to stab me.
The other
Yeah.
question is, you guys didn't have weapons drawn, so if you want to draw your weapon, that would be an extra maneuver to do so, and you can take 2 strain to do that if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the 2 strain.
All right. So you back up, reach into your holster, pull out your blaster pistol.
Pew pew.
Pew,
I'm gonna
pew.
roll for this. Pew. Oh boy.
Oh, that was actually not right.
Oh no.
I'll just take out one of the threat for you because
Okay.
they both rolled on threat.
You
Okay.
succeed.
Yay!
So what is the damage? 8 damage. So you're shooting one of the thugs?
It's
Yeah.
8 plus the success, Josh. It
Yeah,
doesn't
so it's
factor in.
9. Yep,
Yeah.
I got it. So you calmly back up, take your blaster pistol out of its holster, you aim it at the nearest thug, and the blaster bolt drops him to the ground immediately.
Actuating modules, guys. Get them.
It just hits the ground in like a crumpled heap. His very cheap jacket smoking from the point of impact, and Big B just looks absolutely just torn up about this. Like,
Oh,
he's
no.
not happy about this.
I had to do it, Big B.
Why are you such a nice person, man?
So I think
the wrong line of work.
we have Cal as the last.
All right,
PC.
so I have quick draw.
Nice.
Nice.
Pull out the
Nice.
pistol, and I'm gonna flip the stun setting on and stop having Big B make me feel bad.
Okay. So are you? It's a free action to set it to stun. I'm pretty sure it's like an incidental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you want to move away from him so it's easier to shoot, or do you want to just stay where you are? Do you
Yeah,
want to move past?
I'll do that. I'll move away. Yeah, since we're in melee.
So you're
range.
moving back towards where Zanya is?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Let
Let's
me
see.
just quickly set the.
Sometimes you just gotta back it up, guys.
Back it up.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Okay, you're good to go. Oh wow.
Nice.
So that's 9 damage. So the stun bolt hits Big B right in the chest. And you think he has been affected by it, but he makes a good show of not feeling the pain of your stun bolt. And he gets very, like, he's wounded by you guys. Like, you told him
Aw.
cool jokes, and now you guys are in a life or death situation. Like, he's very upset with you. So he takes some strain from the stun bolt, but he looks like he absorbed a lot of it. Like, this guy is tough. So
Oh boy.
yeah, and now it's their turn. So the remaining street tough doesn't have great options as they are alone, but they use a maneuver to pull out a vibro knife, and they try to stab the person fighting in melee with a vibro rapier.
Bring it.
Reasonable.
I did scare the crap out of them, so
A full cancel. So they dash in with the knife, go for your head, basically for your like throat area, and you just quickly dodge out of the way. This person is obviously an amateur at fighting, and without the help of their companion, they are not a good duelist at all. However, Big B.
don't forget the setback die because they're scared of me.
Oh yeah.
I'm a scary Zabrak with my vibro rapier and brass knuckles in my pocket should they be needed.
Big
And
B.
my aiming.
Big B walks forward and with a pained expression on his face attempts to hit Cal.
Ah, buddy.
No, not the joke, man.
He is not happy, but he knows what he must do.
He knows what he must do.
Come on!
This is his destiny. He doesn't have the heart for it. He can't do it.
You can't do it.
You guys are thinking the best of people. What kind of scoundrel group are you? Jeez.
So his advantage, he's just gonna take a boost die for his next action. So he moves in to punch you with his brass knuckles. He does not connect, but he is sort of driven on by his momentum and seems very eager to try and punch Cal. So we're at the beginning of the next round. You guys at this point see on some of the windows that have blinds, the blinds are being like flung open, basically.
We need to get out of here.
Some people are trying to manipulate the controls to like raise the windows so they can fire out of them.
This is
You
the
get
building
close
that
to
we
the
like
building.
close the door halfway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess we can't really close windows. All we can do is actually make it easier for them to shoot through by breaking them. So
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. Nobody takes immediate shots at you.
So
I
they've
know
actually opened the windows?
they are now open.
Okay.
But nobody, like, they spend their whole turn basically just getting them open and getting armed and stuff. So, like, they don't
Okay.
take any shots at you this turn, but it's quite possible that could happen next turn.
Can I, like, put some suppressing fire at the windows?
Yeah, absolutely. Is that what you want to do with your action?
I mean, 3 of you guys seem to be handling these 2 guys outside pretty easily.
I like it.
Unless you want help.
Maybe you should throw some flame in the windows, just saying.
Oof. Set
I
some
mean,
people on
I
fire.
could also do that. I mean, I got the impression it was at long range, so I'd have to like go up pretty close, and then even then I have to shoot up like a few stories, maybe.
Yeah, there's windows opening all over the structure, but you could get close enough to a window to torch it if you
Yeah, I
want.
think it's better to use the blaster rifle.
Okay. So just make a if you're just trying to create suppressing fire, I'll say just make an average check with your
All right.
blaster rifle, which I've set the difficulty, so you should be good.
Nice.
Okay. So you just begin firing the weapon. I'm not sure why I'm using hands since it's built into you. So you just unload a barrage of semi-automatic fire at the windows. You hear people start screaming in a variety of languages. Things like, get down, what is shooting at us? Is that an astromech droid? I'm not sure. And
Secret weapon, astromech droid.
I'm going to just basically give them a heap of setbacks on firing next
Ah.
turn, as they're all sort of just trying to stay in cover.
Sweet.
Yeah, so good job. Rest of you guys?
Kill the manatee.
Kill the manatee. I do want to kill the manatee, and I do want to kill it with my brass knuckles.
At the same time, I want to just like keep him, but
I really want to hit something with my brass knuckles and disorient this
Do
guy.
it.
So I'm gonna go for it.
why would you disorient him when you can just kill him?
Is the difficulty set properly? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my maneuver to get my brass knuckles in my pocket on my hand. I'm gonna continue to hold my vibro rapier in my other hand. And get ready to punch the manatee.
Why are you brass knuckling Big B?
Because I feel like it's really cool to hit a manatee face with brass knuckles.
Okay, so I forgot this for last attack against Big B, but I will remember it for the ones going forward. He actually has a talent called Adversary, which increases the difficulty of attacks against him. So you upgrade one of those 2 purple dice to a red die.
Okay.
Because he's just a general threat. He's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Despite
Okay.
his lovable appearance.
Yeah, I'm actually better at punching than I am at using weapons, so that's why I've decided to hit him with it. Yes! I have triumphantly hit the manatee with my brass knuckles.
Oh no, Big B.
Is the damage there? Is that
So that's
with
6
your brawn?
damage.
Is that with your brawn? Like,
Yeah,
is that
'cause brass
calculated?
knuckles are only 1 damage.
So 6 damage barely seems to scratch Big B.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, but my triumph, can it crit him?
Absolutely. Do you want to crit Big B?
I would like to hit and crit the manatee with my triumph.
Oh,
With my brass knuckles.
the majestic land manatee.
Majestic
you wanna-
land manatee is about to lose some teeth.
Do you want to do the honors and roll D100 for me?
I would definitely like to do that. Okay, 53. It's not so bad.
That's sadly not great. So you don't do a ton of damage to Big B,
Oh.
but your brass knuckle hit reshapes part of his weird manatee face, and he has a fearsome wound. So he increases the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 for the rest of the encounter. So he is definitely rattled. Like you have reshaped part of his face, and he is unhappy about this.
Darn. I don't really think willpower and presence were going to come into play much.
Those of you doing the math, this guy has 5 soak.
Yeah.
He is an absolute beast. Okay, so the rest of you then.
So we have Zanya or Cal left.
I mean, I could try to take a shot at Big B. I think I'll definitely try to take a shot at Big B.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna feel good about this at all.
So he is he's actually engaged with you because both you and Callum step back, but then he stepped towards Callum and started punching him.
Okay, gotcha.
So do you
we're at
want
the
to
same place.
do you want to move back towards the fence or move even further away from the fence? 'Cause you step back once.
I want to try to. That's the way we got to go. So we should probably try to start maneuvering around, right?
Right, yeah. I would say go back towards the fence then, since that's where we want to go.
Okay. And you
All
already
right.
have your gun in your hand, so
Yes, so I don't need to take strain for this one. Where did my gun go? Like I saw it 2 seconds ago. There it is.
oh, and let me sorry, it's set up is the difficulty set. You can go whenever.
Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, all right.
So
Didn't have to
you level your
Oh
gun.
dear.
Yeah.
You level your gun at Big B. You press the trigger, and your blaster pistol makes a very unsatisfying noise as
Oh, no.
it tells you that the power pack in your weapon has run out of ammunition.
No.
Oh, with the brass knuckles.
So this weapon will not be usable for the rest of the encounter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it makes a very dissatisfying noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just move.
Yeah.
You're an outlaw tech. Can't you fix that?
I can, but probably
Just
not,
not right
while
now, not in
I'm
combat.
like scared for my
Also-
life.
Also, if you have extra reloads on you, you can pop them in the gun as a maneuver to get your gun back. But I don't know if you bought them. Extra reloads are good though.
Yeah, no, that's
And finally, Callum.
All right, so I'm gonna continue with my sad but necessary running of Bigby while I maneuver more towards the fence.
Okay.
So
Difficulty is set for you.
all right.
Oh. So that's 9 damage to advantage. You can tell me what you want to do with that advantage. Big B is looking much worse for wear at this point.
Okay.
He is very damaged, and is it on stun still? I assume it's on stun.
Yeah.
Okay. So he looks like he's in danger of losing consciousness. Like he doesn't look like he's about to die because you've had the weapon on stun. So
Okay. I feel like I'm starting to feel like the tide's turning a little bit, so I could get some strain back that I suffered earlier.
sure, yeah, no, you feel pretty good about the way the fight is going. Absolutely.
And that's just one, right? 2 for 1. Or
No, it's 1 per.
oh, okay.
1 per. So the thug with the vibro knife is gonna go after the person with the brass knuckles trying to kill Big B. Really upset by this, and they have a setback from being terrified.
I just want to imagine the like slow version of me hitting a manatee face with brass knuckles and just his face like.
Like like the slow motion punch type thing that
Yeah.
you see in movies all the time. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Oh no, he hit me.
Did hit you somehow with no skills whatsoever with a knife. He has hit you.
Oh dear, feels bad, man. Feels bad.
So you take 3 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Pierce 2.
I
Yeah.
actually have defense. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. I actually have 2 melee defense.
You have 2 melee defense?
I do. I'm not used to playing a character with defense, so.
It fails, and I'm gonna say they take strain from that.
Okay.
So they injure themselves trying to injure you, and they look very much worse off than they were before. Big B is angry.
Yeah, come at me, bros.
Big
with my
B
2
is-
melee defense.
Big B.
No, Big B's not attacking you.
What? Why not?
He's probably
Big-
coming after me again.
Big B's going for Cal.
Oh,
You don't have melee defense, right?
No, I just have soak. That's it.
Okay. Big B attempts to brass knuckle Cal. No!
Brass knuckles
Oh.
are real.
I can't be
Oh.
hit. I'm
He-
Take some
immortal.
brass knuckle.
He had a boost die, so I'm just gonna see. No, okay, it didn't affect anything. He is wailing as he attacks you with his brass knuckles on the edge of losing consciousness. So the round ends, and those people in the windows have now all set up their weapons, and they are pinned down. And as a result of that, they actually don't fire, and it sounds like they're waiting for the order to fire. But I'll still give you the setbacks when they actually do fire. But it looks like you guys are basically out of time. Next round, they're just gonna start unloading on all of you.
oh boy.
Is there
We
like
need to-
somewhere we can move out of the way?
We need to get behind that fence and get out of range,
Yeah.
I
The
think.
But is
the-
there like a chain link fence though?
Yeah,
Can
the
I-
fence is chain link, so it's like not really gonna stop anything. You guys could dive into one of the nearby storefronts that are around on the other side of the fence.
Hmm.
There's also tables that you guys could flip over, or you guys could just try and sprint across the area to the maintenance hatch right now.
Does it look like
The
it'd be
maintenance
possible to go through the stores to the maintenance hatch to get closer?
You can't really tell, but it's quite possible because they're sort of built into like a Star Wars strip mall, if you will, where it's like
Mhm.
one bank of. So there might even be a rear exit, and you can kind of go around the back. It's like not clear if that's an option, but it's certainly a possibility. It would be very unlikely the only exit would be out the front. So it's a possibility.
If we were to go for that maintenance hatch right now, would we be opposed to that? Because I think we should just make a run for it.
I'm down.
Everybody wins because Big B lives, and he can
It's
return.
true.
He can return as a recurring character.
Oh no.
I mean, we can start running, I guess. I'm a little hesitant to do so because they're gonna follow us. Like the maintenance hatch, is there like a door we can close behind us and like jam shut?
If they want to funnel
Yeah,
their
no.
way into the maintenance hatch, I will be more than happy to receive.
Well,
You'll
Mow
just
them
stand there
down
with your
one by
flames and
one.
like.
After a
Come
certain
through.
point, there's just gonna be a wall of bodies.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
going into the maintenance hatch, even from a defensive point of view, is not a bad idea.
This hatch, from what you can see of it, looks like it is heavily reinforced to protect against things like gas leaks and explosions. Like this is a gas mining operation, so doors have to be sturdy and predominantly airtight in most sectors, and it appears that this door is one of those things. So if you could somehow block it behind you, then that might be a good option.
Is it open right now, or do we have to open it?
It is closed.
Oh,
So why don't we send Xania to start opening it?
Yeah.
Kind of hold the line while she opens it, and then we start running.
all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna sprint over then, and
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I'm gonna sprint over and then start opening it.
Okay, so with your two, like you'll have to take 2 maneuvers if you want to like just go for it.
Okay.
So you need to take
Just
strain to do
strain.
that.
I will take the strain.
So you dart directly across this plaza area to the door.
Okay.
You get there and realize that there is little, like if the people in the tenement begin firing at you, you have very little cover. Like,
Okay. So I need to get this thing open ASAP.
that's right.
All right, let's try and get it open ASAP. I'm gonna roll for computers.
I think this might be your destiny. So I'm feeling a destiny point might be helpful.
I feel like, you know what? I think you're right. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
use a light side point to open that maintenance hatch and get in before anyone starts firing.
So I've set the difficulty. It is average with 1 setback because you are about to be shot at by a
Okay.
bunch of people. Do you have a talent that removes setback dice on computers checks?
I believe I do. Let's see. Maybe not. I do have I speak binary. When I'm directing droids, I can get 1 boost die, but other than
No.
that, I don't
Okay.
think I can really
Okay.
Speak.
You,
So
you
you
can
can-
speak to the door open, like open sesame and binary.
open sesame door.
Yeah, so you can just roll then the difficulty is set correctly.
Okie dokie.
Make sure you account for the light side point.
Yeah, you need to do that on your end. I can't do that on my end. Actually,
you
I think I
just-
can.
Just hit use light side.
You bet.
There we go. Yeah.
Using a light side point. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a computers check. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, wow.
You just got wrecked.
How improbable is that?
I definitely just got wrecked.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
With
You-
Do you have a
with
talent that allows
K2.
you to re-roll a computer check?
No, I doubt. Not at this
No,
level.
I
Probably
do
not.
Really?
So
Okay.
you begin hacking the control panel.
Okay.
And all you can think about the entire time is like what would happen if a blaster bolt were to hit you in the back while you're looking at it, and you do just horrible work. Like it's
Oh,
worst of both worlds because now you might actually get shot and you don't open the door.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, so that's not good. So
No.
you guys see this happen at the beginning of the round. She runs over and begins hacking the door, and it does not open. And now it is time for the rest of you to act.
I look over to Cal and be like, it looks like she's having some problems. You know a little bit about computers as well, right? Maybe you should go help her out.
And then I look behind me and I say, "Oh, you're talking to me."
Oh, great.
Good. Great.
Does the door look shootable?
The door itself, like unless you have a missile launcher, you're pretty sure you're not going through the door. Shooting the control panel will have, you're not sure what kind of results. Maybe it'll open. Like,
Oh, man.
I guess I could go run and try it.
okay. So you'll need to take strain for your maneuver as well.
Okay. So what? How much was it? 2 or
2 strain, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So you cross the plaza. You just run across this plaza with like dozens of muzzles pointed at you from the windows, as the R3 unit continues to try and lay down suppressing fire, and you run towards the door control panel
So
and you attempt to hack it. So I have the difficulty in there.
I'm like over there in the fetal position now. Like, oh, God.
All right. So do I try computers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to laugh so hard if you roll better than me. That's not bad.
success.
Okay.
Success.
Success.
You don't have any talents that affect like slicing, right?
No, I think it's all with negotiation or.
Okay. So you break the primary layers of encryption on this door, and you're pretty sure that if you could get a check with at least 2 successes on it, the door would be open. Like for your next check. You've already broken a substantial amount of the encryption needed to open this door. Part of the issue is that this maintenance lock seemingly normally operates by a key card. And not like a manual input. So you're just trying to like spoof the card input into the door control to get it to open. And that's difficult given that you don't actually know what kind of card it is. Like you don't really know any of this stuff and you're about to be shot at. So all of these things are conspiring against you and you guys need a good computers check fast basically, to get it open, but you've done some
Yeah.
preliminary work.
Okay.
So you basically just need 2 successes between any amount of PCs at this point. Like if you guys can get 2 more successes, the door will open.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
Is there a way we can maybe start giving them some covering fire?
Yeah. Can you
Like,
go to Death Blossom?
Yeah.
Start.
yeah, like I think maybe start like just spraying fire everywhere to make
Well,
it
that's
hard.
essentially what Stark was already doing, but at this point, the people trying to hack the door have made themselves pretty good targets because you're now about to go into their territory. So you need to offer a compelling reason for them to target you instead of the 2 people who aren't in cover trying to hack the door.
Well, he was just doing blaster rifle before, right?
I mean, if the windows are like ground or first level, I
Yeah.
could go up there and start flaming them.
No, there's ground level windows, absolutely, and there are first
Alright.
floor windows.
I'm
Yeah.
all
It's like
for-
a 4-floor tenement. Like it's not a huge building, but
So I want to like wheel my way over and get my. I don't know how much of this I can do, but I want to wheel myself over to flame projector range, get my flame projector out, and then just start spraying all of the windows to sort of go along.
I'm pretty sure you didn't move, right?
I haven't
So-
moved yet. No.
No, so I would say you can use one maneuver to move to the nearest first floor window,
All right.
like ground floor window. I mean, and
Mhm.
so you could, if you want to take strain, you could arm the flame projector essentially, and fire into it.
We'll take strain.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, 1 strain.
You got this.
I guess
Burn
I'll.
that bitch down.
Where's my flame projector? All right.
So it's gonna be. It's at short range, so it's actually just gonna be 1 purple for you. Just get that set up here for you, and you are good.
It's hard to miss with big bolts of flame.
I mean, it's not really a miss.
You got this.
You're good to go.
What?
Whoa!
Wow.
Boom!
So you fire the flame projector into the nearest window.
Not wasting any of
That's
it.
an understatement.
2 flaming Twilix jump
Oh.
out of the window,
Oh no!
and that is not the craziest thing that happens, as you basically ignite some kind of lab, like
Oh.
something inside the building blows up.
Oh man!
And you are unfortunately at short range when this happens.
That is a feature.
I need you to make a coordination check. I have set the difficulty.
Maybe you can blast toward the door.
Hang on a sec. So does that have setback dice? Because I have 2 brace that can remove setback dice.
I would say that it would give you at least 1 because it's an explosion you weren't ready for in your face. So sure.
Brace
you
says perform the brace maneuver to remove setback dice per rank of brace only from environmental circumstances.
You would need to be able to perform a maneuver though, which you cannot.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've set that for you.
Wait, what was the coordination? Was
Coordination, yeah. You're trying to not get blown directly into the nearest wall. Wow.
I did not get blown into the nearest wall.
You are an agile.
Like a coordinated droid.
Nice.
I'm sort of imagining like a bullet time, like the explosion goes off and your astromech just tilts backwards away from the explosion. So you're okay. The first 2 floors of this section of the tenement that you were in front of are not okay. And basically the walls just blow outward from whatever chemical you just ignited. And there's a lot of confusion and swearing from inside the building.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the door.
Well, I guess technically we have 1 more player slot, right? Before them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Big B do during this?
Yes,
Oh,
he has tears in his eyes and he considers following Callum. You're not sure what he's done yet, but
no.
it's the kind of love that It's the kind of love that only the street can truly grow, apparently.
Oh no.
Can I get a boost die to hitting him since he's probably distracted from the explosion? Okay.
Nah.
Well, it seems like my illustrious droid friend has revealed some of his secrets that even I did not know about yet. And
Oh, come on. Everyone knows about the flame projector.
I didn't know he was quite that effective with it. So I'm gonna try and handle Big B since I'm still with him and hit him with my vibro rapier.
Okay, let me set you.
I found the brass knuckles didn't work so well, so I'm back to my rapier.
Okay, you're good to go.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so
All right. Well,
I fail, but I'm gonna say my advantage. Can I say as I'm hitting him? The reason I missed was because I was actually talking to him as I was hitting him, and I'm just gonna be like, all of your friends are dying in that building, and you're stuck here with me. I'm a mean person, okay?
Wow.
And I'm just gonna say that the next person to hit him gets an advantage because he's totally soul crushed into the fact that his friends are dying in the burning building.
oh.
Wow.
Okay.
He was probably going to smoke half of what I sent bias to as well.
As for your despair, I'm gonna say you go to stab Big B.
Yep.
The vibro rapier misses him and hits the ground, and it draws this huge jagged scar into the ground, and you're pretty sure the weapon has been damaged.
Oh man.
Okay. Good thing I still have my brass knuckles on the other fist.
Big B is torn by these events.
Oh no. Big B's having a really big just crisis of conscience right now. This is a big day for him.
He's just gonna run towards Callum. He's gonna take the strain, which actually is really bad for him because he's almost dead now.
Oh no.
And he's gonna make his attack against Callum, I guess. Oh! Okay, so he smacks you with his brass knuckles, and it deals 6 damage, my soak.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah, if your soak is 3, yeah.
Wait, Big B went after Cal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like he ran towards the door.
He's running through the fire like he's just
Oh my god.
he's just going for it, man.
Oh my
Really?
god.
After I just taunted him being like, all your friends are dying, he's not angry enough at me? He's
Yeah,
like,
you did that taunt right after you bent your vibro rapier, so he wasn't too afraid of you.
I see.
And then there's a thug, right?
Yeah, I think
There's
there's still
one thug
one.
remaining.
Thug is gonna pull out a gun and is gonna move back, like through the fence, basically, like away from you, from Daniel's character, Tetsu, and is gonna shoot at you.
Remember, is this range then?
This is range.
So I only have one range defense. Only. I'm a beat stick, guys.
Okay, so the blaster bolt misses you, and now with an explosion, a barrage of blaster fire, what appears to be a fist fight happening in the street, people are beginning to notice what is going down. And even though
Just now.
well, yeah, people now are like, maybe we should do something because like people get shot down here. It's not out of the ordinary, but like an exploding lab and like a tenement shootout and like a Lutrillian trying to lay the smackdown on a smuggler, like these things don't happen every day. And so people are starting to notice what's going on. Thankfully for you guys, there's a lot of fire and smoke in the way, so like maybe it's not totally clear who it is, but if this goes on much longer, you're pretty sure that it's not going to be good. And at the top of the round, the people in the windows who are going to have a heap of setback dice. Like I'm going to be real with you because between the covering fire and the explosion, they are not steadied at all. But they begin firing at, I guess Sonya because she's at the door.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they begin firing. And they should have. You guys are at. I'm gonna say they're at long, just because.
I was at long range.
Ugh.
So they are firing blaster rifles.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 10 damage minus soak.
Oh my god. That is not good.
We really need to get that door open, guys.
Yeah. We do.
So
We really do.
they have 3 setback dice from from R3 firing at them. 1 setback die from an explosion and ensuing fire in their building. But they did take a maneuver to aim, which is where that boost die
Oh,
came
nice,
from.
nice.
Yeah. Well,
Through all of
Still
that, they had the
aim.
composure to aim.
Ugh.
yeah.
It's not like fire first, then aim. I think these guys
And
would know.
You guys now have 4 slots.
Okay.
All right, door
so
people, go.
I am
Through the
taking
door.
this slot to try one more time.
I think it's your destiny again.
You
I
think
totally
so?
think
I
so.
don't think I want to burn another light side point on this.
Do
I
it.
don't know. We're getting
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
to the end of the session, and we
All
really
right.
need to get through
Yeah,
that.
you're the best person for the job.
All right, I'm using a light side
Oh,
point.
sorry.
It's time for sure.
Let me. Oh, I.
What?
No, that was wrong. Sorry, I had
That's
the wrong.
wrong.
I had the wrong difficulty. So
Yeah.
just
Oh.
I don't think you have 4 setback.
no, roll now. You're good.
Oh man,
Roll now.
Yep, you're good.
my faith.
Okay, well, 2 advantages.
So I'm gonna recommend you use that advantage to give a boost to Callum, so
Yeah.
hopefully he can open this door.
I have a handy skill. When I'm performing an assist, instead of 1 boost die, I give 2 boost die.
Ooh,
Mm,
So it's a Togruta pack mentality.
I like it.
I think you
Alright.
actually. Do you have to actually spend your action to assist though?
Do I?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. No, it's a maneuver.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you spend your action trying to figure this out, and you just got shot by blaster rifles.
I
so
did.
maybe you're not at your best,
To be fair.
but you have enough advantage to give Callum a boost die, and it sounds like you're going to use your maneuver to help him. So he's going to get
Yes.
3 boost dice from you.
Yes.
3. Okay, cool.
Wow.
3 boost dice.
All right.
Come on, Callum.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Was I supposed to
Okay.
roll 4?
My
boost
boost die were useless.
It doesn't matter, we're all blank
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. It has that. And with the triumph, I'm going to say that I'm going to let the triumph be the last success to open the door in this circumstance.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty bad.
The door slides open, and as you, even in the middle of this firefight slash fire slash obvious disturbance, the smell on the other side of the door is maybe not you would expect from a maintenance corridor. It smells more organic than anything else, and you don't really have a ton of time to consider why that might be if you want to get out of the way
Let's
and get
definitely
into the hatch.
Go.
Just we're going now.
I think I still have a maneuver left, so I can definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess we're just about out of time.
Yeah.
So at this point, everybody can make it through to the door because I think everybody is within at least 2 maneuvers.
Yep.
Cool.
So as you guys get inside, I'm assuming someone wants to lock the door behind you.
Yes.
So
mechanics or computers?
depends on how you want to do it. You're pretty sure they have a key card that opens it.
Yeah.
So using key,
the door shut if you want.
blasting the door shut is an option.
Let's definitely do that.
Let's
could
do
melt
every
it
way to close it.
Yeah.
Let's shoot it. Let's computer log
Digitally,
it. Let's,
mechanically.
we're doing it
I'm
every
just gonna
Physically,
I'm
yeah.
gonna melt it shut with my flame projector.
I'm even gonna coerce the door to stay shut.
Don't you open.
And stay.
So you guys blast the door shut behind you. It
Yeah.
sounds like you guys might try and there's a moment where you hear shouting from the other side and obviously some more blaster fire, but it's pretty obvious that it's going to take them a while to get through this door. And as you guys turn and look at the maintenance corridor, you see what appears to be the body of some humanoid. It looks like a human. And it's not a blaster bolt, and it's not a vibro knife or similar that killed this person, it is very obvious that some kind of large predator has killed this being.
Oh, fantastic.
And I guess next session we will pick up from there as you guys head towards the droid's last known whereabouts and hopefully contend with whatever may have done this.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great session, guys. We had what? We had some Mynock fights. We had some interesting bard. We had some combat, and next week we find out what awaits us in this wonderful area.
It's right behind you, Sylvanora.
It is right behind me. It's coming for you.
Oh no.
It's a cat. It's always a cat. I mean, it's the Manka cats. Who knows, right?
It's probably a Manka cat, like, let's be honest.
Yeah. So yeah, next week we'll continue to look for the mouse droid, and you know what? Maybe my Manka cat here will be helpful in finding a mouse droid. So that is the end of our show for today. I just wanted to end off with a few shout outs. First of all, thank you very much to Misscliks for hosting this show. If you don't know, Misscliks is a channel that's dedicated to uplifting women in geek and gaming culture and all about acceptance and a safe environment to enjoy in gaming. And if you would like to follow them, they're on Twitter at Misscliks. Twitch, obviously you're already watching, twitch.tv/Misscliks. And they do have a website as well where you can check out all of the other awesome shows they have. Gabe, Game Face Killer, for example, has a table flipping board game show on Fridays. If you're a Heroes of the Storm fan like I am, there's a great show called Eye on the Storm with Anna Prosser and Gillyweed on Thursdays. So there's a lot of great content for you guys to check out. And so with that, I think everyone can do their final shoutouts. Again, I'm Sylvanora. Thanks for watching. You can find me on Twitter at Sylvanora. And I hope to see you guys with the shows moving forward. If you want to go and give shoutouts for the rest of you guys.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I'm the game master, so I hope you had a good time with the Mynock fights. I swear I didn't even make that up. That was actually in the flavor text for this bar. I did not make that up. Mynock fights are real, and you can make real money. You can make real money betting on real Mynock fights.
We made real money.
You did, yeah. As for myself, you can find me on Twitter at Throne Gauntlet. I also write for The Score Esports. I write about competitive Heroes of the Storm esports, so feel free to check us out at thescoreesports.com/hots or download our app. You can even set it up to get a notification every time we post something so you don't miss any of the action. That's it for me.
All right. I'm Stargazy II on all of the things. I'm pleasantly surprised with how well my character has worked so far.
Your droid is not a typical astromech droid, for sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Most of the heroes.
Awesome.
Fun game so far.
I'm Game Face Killer, Gabe. I am found on Twitter. I tweet about board games every once in a while and table flipping games and now Mynock Mysteries. So that's where you can find me.
And I'm at Palomi SP on Twitter. Definitely follow me if you are into Padme feels and other Star Wars feelings, as well as any new games that I'm working on. I'm a graphic designer, so I am working on a lot of cool indie games right now, in tabletop games.
Awesome. So we will be back next Sunday at 5 Pacific time. So please join us to see what happens next. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we are definitely open to your feedback. So if you have any ideas on how to improve the show for next time or any other insights into the story for the evening, please feel free to share them on @Misscliks on Twitter. And we hope to see you again soon. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Bye.